Hi friends, welcome back to Learn English. We will learn, play and grow together through this video. So today we are going to learn about a poem which is there in class 8 CBSE Honeydew book, and the name of the poem is The Ant and the Cricket. Very soon we are going to summarize this poem and understand the moral behind this poem. But before that, I would like to tell you something about the origin of this poem. So my dear friends, this poem has been composed by a Greek storyteller and slave, Aesop, who was believed to have lived in Greece between 520 and 564 BCE. So, my dear friends, I would like to tell you Aesop's fable is also known as Aesopica, which means a collection of fables which is credited to Aesop. So, you may be thinking of what is a fable. You may be aware of it and you would have read it too. But let me tell you what is a fable. So, my dear friends, fable is a story which often contains animals as characters in it and which is usually conveying a moral at the end of the poem or at the end of the story. The same way in this poem, The Ant and the Cricket, we are going to learn about a silly cricket and a hard-working ant. There are certain principles which are shown about ants, and even how does a cricket suffers a lot during the winter season because of its idle chat during the summer season. So, my dear friends, this is one of the finest poem of Aesop's fable. There are many folk stories, folklores. Among it, this is a fable story which has been very famous throughout the days in the past, and I hope the days ahead. So, my dear friends, in this poem, or what is there in the poem, we are going to learn today. So instead of wasting the time, let us understand this poem stanza by stanza. The ant and the cricket. So, my dear friends, The Ant and the Cricket, the poem from class 8, we are learning now. So, basically, this poem has been taken from Aesop. So, let us understand this by stanza by stanza. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing, though the warm, sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. So, how is the situation here? The climatic situation, the winter has arrived, and the silly young cricket did not have anything to eat in its cupboard. So, it has become a little nervous and thinking of the future, eating something. So, such kind of situation is created only because of the unawareness done by the cricket during the summer season. So, what is there in the next stanza? Let us see. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. So, see here, usually, if you think of the countries in northern hemisphere, or else we can say, I mean to say the western part of the world, many of the countries where there is snowfall during the winter season, the same situation is over here. The ground or the land is covered with the snow, and because of that, he could not even see a flower and not even a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket of me, at last by starvation and famine made bold, all dipping with wet and all trembling with cold. Away he set off to a misery and to see if to keep him alive he would grant. So, in such a situation, what did he do here? He is totally confused and he is thinking that what is going to be with me during the ahead season, and he is thinking that at last I will be starving and dying for that purpose. That starvation means what? Hunger. Famine means the same way hunger here. That hunger, that starvation made him bold and let him go to the ant and ask him something food from her to grant. So such a situation here. Further, what happens here? Him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain he wished only to borrow, and he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. So, what he is expecting from the ant? He is expecting a shelter from rain. Means, since there was a rain too, and to protect himself from the rain, he is asking the ant for a shelter, and even he is asking for a mouthful of grain. He is wishing just to borrow, and he would repay it tomorrow. Means what? Today, if she is wishing to give her something to eat, she will definitely give back it tomorrow. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. So, how is the situation here? The cricket has reached the ant and asked for the food, but the reply was little something different. Ants have a certain principle that ants never borrow and not even lend. But she asked the dear cricket that what did you do during the summer season when everybody was collecting the food? And the cricket says that I did not do anything and I did not even collect any food, so I am suffering this situation. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. For all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. So, what did he do? Cricket said that since the climatic condition during the summer season was so gay, was so happy, was so clear, for that purpose, instead of collecting the food, he was just singing day and night. What was the reply by the ant? See here, the ant is saying that during the summer season, day and night you sang, but what you do now, sir? You will dance the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks calls this a fable, I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. So in this way, at the end, the cricket in a hurry manner lifted the wicket with itself and came out of the door of the ant's house. So usually the people used to say that this is a fable story. This is a fable story, but the poet himself is telling that I don't believe it is a fable story, whereas I will moreover tell you that it is a true thing in the world. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Means how is the situation here? At the end, the poet wanted to say that every person existing in the world, or every animal or creature existing in the world, should think of the future, and they should prepare something for the future ahead instead of living just present. So let us understand in simple way. So once there lived an ant and cricket in the field. The ant lived in a hole and the cricket lived near its hole. They were friends. The ant was very hardworking, but the cricket was very lazy. In the months of summer, the ant worked day and night to store the food for winter. But the cricket did no work at all. He did not store any food for winter. He just sang it. The winter came. The ground was covered with snow. There was no food to eat. The ant had enough grains to eat in the whole winter, but the cricket had nothing to eat. He went to the ant to borrow some grain, but she said, "My dear friend, please help me. I am starving. I don't have any food with me. There is no food anywhere," he pleaded. "What you have been doing in the summer? Didn't you store any food?" The ant said, "Oh no, I did not collect my food," he said. "If you sang the summer away, you should dance the winter." The moral of the story is no pains, no gain.